Ho! And welcome to Volume 4
We're
of
back.
Joe's Apartment.
We're back at it again. Fourth edition.
Fourth edition.
Fourth edition of the show.
Always one of the greatest.
So we've got some pretty good. We got some good things tonight. First on the list, and least important, warm me up slow.
Oh,
Warm them up real nice.
we'll warm them up a little bit. Give them a little taste.
FCC censorship is the first subject at hand for this evening. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about it, since that was your idea for a subject?
Well, I don't like things being censored. You don't censor this fucking mouth.
Well,
This fucking mouth talks when it wants to fucking talk.
censoring those fat lips.
They always want to censor the fat lip.
Well, some lips should be censored. And some
like
things...
pigeon face over there.
Good old pigeon face.
Oh, yeah, they don't censor that fat lip, do they?
Well, they censor a lot of things. And I think sometimes it's probably for the best. But then, there are some things that shouldn't be censored.
Like what?
Like the media. The actual news that goes on in the world.
You're right about that one.
Not this,
That's pretty savvy
not
right
this
there.
hypnosis bullshit. I'm going Alex Jones on him a little bit. But, I mean, you know.
It's very
If they want
understandable.
but they don't censor the recent turkey wing asses on Nickelodeon.
Yes, they don't
And,
censor that at all. And that
This
should
is
be...
some shit that's going on.
That's some shit that's
Because
getting
now
fed to your children.
And it's a popular thing, and everybody loves it,
Everybody enjoys that.
and people are loving it.
I don't know why, because I really don't like turkey.
Yeah, I'm not into turkey myself.
I had a turkey leg at Six Flags though, and that was pretty tasty. But that's how far I go with the turkey.
They serve fat turkey legs at
Yeah, they
at
serve,
Six Flags.
Oh, they give you all fat, hearty.
A fat turkey leg, yeah. Here, get on this roller coaster and snack on that fat turkey leg, guy. Sounds great.
Oh, it's lovely.
That sounds great.
It's good.
Today there was an outburst, if you will, an outburst of rage.
So what's
Minimum wage food workers striking across the nation, stating that they were not making enough to get by in life.
Well, that goes back to our other volumes where
Now, this was on the fucking radio. This was on the news. And, I think it seems to be that people are getting fed up
I think
quite a bit these days.
people are getting real fed up because
People are getting fed up.
you can't earn a bill working minimum wage.
What can you do with that? You can't do anything.
What do you do with minimum wage work? Oh, wait, it supplies you your gas
Barely.
to get to your job.
So you could feed yourself to continue working.
To get you back home
So you can hit the hay, wake up.
and do it again in the morning.
That's correct.
That's pretty much,
See why they're getting fed up.
I wonder. What?
But is 7.25 better than 0.00?
Yes,
I think so.
but not to break your sternum for.
I wouldn't be breaking no sternums for that minimal dollar.
You see, the problem is people are getting so fed up with breaking their backs and sternums
Over a minimal wage
over
bill.
minimum wage bills
They're getting fed up. I understand.
that they wanna ranter and banter on out of their fat schnoz.
They want to banter out of their schnoz.
They just wanna, talk out of the nose.
A lot of people love to talk and sing out of their nose.
People sing out of their nose
They
all the
do,
time,
and I hear it often. Very popular. Sound.
very popular in the with the Miley
It's called
Cyrus.
above the line singing, and it's when the sounds come out of the top part of your
Justin
face.
Bieber does that a little
They
bit.
all sing out of the nostril area.
I remember Justin Timberlake did that one time.
And also punk rockers in general. They tend to have like a semi-British accent mixed with like a drunken slurrishness above the line. Like
Above-
out of the nose.
Straight up.
Out of the nose.
I don't really get into punk.
But if you
It's
did...
not my style.
Nah, it's not my style either. But they do sing out of their nostrils. Go just listen to a punk music song. You will hear it. It's the sound that they go for. I don't even know where this came from.
It's fucking crazy. People are just fed up with life.
They are getting more and more fed up, and people are stirring up and brewing up.
People are brewing up, and they're
They
stirring
are
up.
arguing, having conflicts,
Conflicts around the world, actually.
bickering, if you will,
Festering.
festering.
A little bit of festering there.
Mainly bickering and angry banter.
And oh, so they straight up bantering all day.
They're rambling and
They're ranting and raving.
ranting and raving and bickering and slandering, if you will. Each other and each other's ideas. And that's all that seems to be going on
No, that's pretty sensitive.
right now.
That's
Everybody's...
a pretty sensitive subject there.
Oh, it is. And these are sensitive times.
Dude.
These are sensitive times that we find ourselves in these days.
These are sensitive times.
People are getting uncomfortable. People are getting irritated. Worked out like a whore.
They're getting
Worked the fuck out.
Now, what I don't understand is how come everyone doesn't go on strike? They get minimum dog.
They're afraid
Afraid of what?
of being that homeless bum living in that old dumpster.
Oh, oh, that good dump. Well, that's New York City.
They might
You gotta
just
worry
be
about that.
contributing for their closet, gathering a tab while they work, showing that they're working. But everyone has a little closet to go in when it rains, except for them old poor people who are actually homeless by somehow.
Who should actually be taken care of by their father government.
Those social security checks, accounts that depend on everybody's social security number.
Oh, that
That the government withholds.
that Social Security that when people die, they use it for their FEMA camps.
Where does this bill go? Where does the bill
I
go?
always wonder where
Does
that
anybody
bill went.
have any access to this account?
Another thing is,
Because your social security, tax dollars are withheld from you.
where are
from
these
your
bills
paycheck.
going from those cigarettes that people are smoking nowadays?
Where do they end up when, in the panic of the moment, the family's distraught, there's a tragedy ensuing, nobody's thinking about this. Where does the bills go from this account? Where do the bills go? They go somewhere, folks. Not in your wallet.
Definitely not in yours.
Not in your thin wallet.
And I haven't seen a bill in my wallet in about 10 months.
I got the thin wallet.
A very scarce wallet.
Moths fly out of my wallet when I open it up.
Oh, well, last time I opened it up, a fucking piece of shit flew in my face. Oh, shit. So that leads me to...
My new boss's name.
I was gonna say, Jim.
No, it's not Jim today.
Or Bill.
It's my Funzalo.
My funds are low, huh?
My Funzalo.
My funds are low.
my funds, they're fucking low. We got a lot of interesting,
Well, that leads us to our next topic. Of how do you actually get somewhere in life? You know, with the who's sucking whose dick there. Someone must be sucking a huge monstrosity of a cock. To actually,
this is an ongoing conspiracy.
well, this is a huge conspiracy, and it has media mind-boggled about it. People are going nuts over this shit.
It would appear that in the hierarchy of success in any artistic career, in the entertainment industry, it would seem, or even the creative industry, possibly even the film industry, massively, somebody is garbling somebody's cock.
Somebody must be really goshing down a cock.
It would seem that in order for someone to get to such a place, they must have garfed numerous cock. And
well, I see that most of these celebrities
did we talk about this in Volume 1?
Well, we kind of did. We touched a little bit on
We touched upon it, but we're going to dive into it a little bit.
We're going to dive into it a little bit.
Yeah, because there's somebody sucking someone's cock.
I always see these celebrities that were nobodies.
They were just Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmo on the corner of fucking Lick and Toe. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, 2 years, 3 years go by. Their boobs and breasts get bigger. They get a fake ass.
They've gotten fat endorsements.
And they got fat checks. Straight up.
They must have garbled the right cock.
Straight up, they're celebrity status, successful, wealthy American citizens.
Getting tons of attention. Bills, jobs. Fat amounts of dollars.
Now, I want to touch on the subject.
That someone
How
must
does Nicki
be...
Minaj, those fat tits that she has.
Well, everyone wants to bounce them.
That's pretty much why, I wonder how many cocks she has bounced on.
Oh, probably quite a few. I heard rumor that she said that Justin Bieber had a small dick.
Oh.
And, the Insane Clown Posse actually talked about that on Views.
Oh.
I had a fun time listening.
Well, I'm pretty sure Justin Bieber would have a small cock. He's not.
They were talking about that if he was banging Nicki Minaj, his pee-pee wouldn't even, his tip wouldn't even break through or some shit like that. And I thought that was pretty funny. They were like, he doesn't got a cock, he got a pee-pee.
That's
I thought that was some funny shit.
Nicki Minaj, huh?
But seriously though, she does have like...
She has some Bahamas.
She has 2 Christmas hams.
Well, I wouldn't mind sticking my long schlong right through them fat tits that she has, busting nut all over her sweet chinny chin chin.
On, wow.
You know, give her a little load on that face.
Oh.
Some white.
Our viewers probably do not want to hear about that.
It's all good. I'm busting nut on their face.
Oh my god.
But not if you're a guy. Because I don't go that way.
What about Olga the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Well, I'm always looking for an ogre.
A land manatee shuffling across the earth, if you will?
Oh, I love those land manatees.
Shuffling across the earth.
I call it flick.
They shuffle and shuffle and shuffle.
They do a lot of shuffling. And scrambling, too, I see.
You can catch them out in the rain, shuffling.
All with their little red umbrellas. Little...
Possibly
umbrellas.
flopping or wobbling.
Wobbling is definitely a definite.
Alright, well,
our next
we've
topic,
gotten far from the subject at hand. Somebody was garbling someone's cock.
How does a Joe Schmo get a lot of followers?
A Joe Schmo get a lot of followers? Well, oh man, this is probably the topic of the evening, folks. This is probably the most important topic of the evening. Supporting mobile device addiction. And supporting it right in your mama's face. Make sure you get your devices ready, because we're going to talk about how a Joe Schmo gets 600 bazillion followers. It's kind of disturbing matter that we got here.
It is a kind of disturbing matter because
There are people, little shitheads, don't even do anything except post pictures looking like Abercrombie people in sunglasses.
with obey hats, I've seen a lot of obey hats lately.
I don't know if I've been seeing those hats. I've been seeing nobodies. Little suntan teenage
Little
boys.
Taino Tim.
Taino Tim, if you will. With 1,500 million followers. He has a couple pictures of a drink. The beach.
A sky.
Now, some of you are going to say, well, there's software and you can pay for this and blah, blah, blah.
Well,
But what about the sons of bitches who aren't paying nothing? And they're no one. Who honestly gives a fat rat's turd?
about that stinking ass spick. Because I honestly don't understand. I honestly...
You could post fine content. Day after day, hashtagging away. And only get 35 to 65 likes.
While Dick Ramus
gets
6 billion
followers.
fucking followers. And likes. And hits.
That's because
and comments.
he's a fucking Lewis.
Oh, it's a Louis or a Jose or
Fucking Lewis.
or it's a Javier. It's one of y'all spicks out there. It's one of y'all niggas.
Some of y'all people would like nothing more than to get followers and likes.
And you work all day.
It seems as though the substance of like what people are supposed to be liking is not even relevant anymore. That's not the part. That's not
you
the.
post a picture of dick on a stick, and people will like it.
I noticed. You can post anything, and people will
post-
love it. People will like it,
Oh,
flock to it.
I should just post a turd coming out of my asshole, and they'll like it. They'll flock to it. It will go viral, cause it's my turd coming out of my asshole.
I don't think I would really like that photo, honestly.
Whew.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, it's horrible. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Javier getting 1 million likes.
Fucking little California surf boys that get like 100,000 likes.
And dirty broads
And 600 million broads.
that get 30 million
Oh, well,
jillion
the broads, they have it a little easier because they're just a bunch of stupid men who want to like photos.
Oh yeah.
So that makes it easier for y'all, the broads out there.
Y'all broads out there. Y'all can get likes when you show your fat, large tits. And your large ass, and you do your little duck face with your big fucking schnoz.
The duck face gets quite a lot of likes in this current time. If you haven't done the duck face, then you're probably having less than a few hundred followers.
Exactly.
You've got to get with the duck face.
Get with the duck face. Or the pigeon face, actually.
If you haven't
clucker.
If you have not pigeon-faced somebody.
Pigeon-face your face into someone's duck face.
If you guys don't pigeon-face and then have a duck face selfie, there's gonna be no hope.
Likes.
Yeah,
you get none.
There will be no hope for your following.
And usually I see these whores posting their fat, large tits.
With their duck face.
With their duck face.
I noticed that.
And they will have the biggest schnoz.
Let's talk a little bit about pelican beaks, if you will. It's mainly on. Oh, I don't want to really go there.
I'll go there any day.
It's mainly on Dominican girls.
Dominican girls.
They got that crescent beak of a
They got
schnoz.
that crescent beak.
Also Jew.
I seen them Jew girls
Them Jew girls and them Dominican girls have a crescent beak.
that have another crescent beak.
Yeah, the beak has its own beak.
And another is them Italians have, them Guidos have a good fat, large schnoz sticking out of their, sticking out their head there.
It's the truth. And you'll notice that sometimes a duck face with the pelican beak will get a multitude of likes. I mean, it's one of those things.
It's like one of those things that makes. It's the duck
Yeah.
lips with the pelican beak.
You got the pelican beak.
Toucan Sam there.
Toucan Sam doing the duck face. And then you got yourself a recipe for a multitude of likes and followers.
Multitude. Magnificent.
Maybe not it. Maybe it's
Amounts of
I don't.
likes.
Maybe it's not mostly prominent in Dominican girls, but it's prominent in girls with fucking beaks. Is my
I've
point.
seen, yeah,
That's
girls
the
with
point.
beaks.
That's the point of that.
Okay? Any girl that has a fat kite nose.
Oh man, dropping the harsh,
Dropping them harsh ones again, fellas.
dropping
But
them
we're
out
not
there.
racist.
He would say that every
And we
episode.
say that every episode because we want the people to know that we aren't racist at all.
We just think that things are funny,
We just
like fat beaks, schnozzes, and duck face horse.
Oh,
Generally.
I love duck face horse. Now there's a couple more topics before we leave off
Oh,
tonight.
we better hurry up. We're getting short on time on this episode.
Well, we wanted to touch on Social Security a little bit.
We did already.
Oh, you did. You touched on
We touched on that shit anyway.
Oh, did you?
They snatch up your fucking dead body. Your account vanishes into the government's black market shit. We already talked about all this.
Oh, all right. Well, the last topic. Yeah, this is a real fine one because I just took a listen to Eminem's new hit single off his Marshall Mathers LP2 album
Marshall Mathers LP
entitled Berserk.
2. Wasn't there some hip hoppers named Berserk back in the day?
There were some hip hoppers named Berserk.
Wasn't it from one of the guys from Mad Beast?
There was, yeah, one of those guys. There was,
He was also
who
from.
was that guy?
He was also from somewhere else.
I remember, I think, something haunted show or something.
I think it was something like that. Yeah, but definitely,
Shit up in my alley.
they definitely had the thing called Berserk.
I
At some
remember.
point, someone did.
Well, anyway,
There was now it's the new Slim Shady's new release, and
I
I
actually
want to tell you a little bit about what I thought of it.
Yeah, what do you actually think about this?
It kind of sounded like Berserk from old school times.
Oh, it did, right?
It kind of did. He probably found a free download. just redid it his own way with his own irritating nasal voice that goes above the line when he sings, goes out of his nose, if you will. He raps out of his nose.
And he never used
And
to
he's
do
got
that.
this
I
he's
don't
got
know- I don't
this
know if
pitch in
it's
his voice that sounds really annoying. He's got this high pitched whiny I can't even know what he's saying. It sounds like a fucking like he's got his nuts in a vice grip being tightened. He's he's been like, I don't know. I don't know what it sounds like. It sounds like my ass. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, and I'm tired of hearing your dumb ass. Okay? You sound like shit at this point. You definitely washed up. You lost it. You lost it.
Nah.
The
Now, I'm
rest of-
trying to wonder because Marshall Mathers LP was actually a great album
Back in the 90s.
back in the 90s
Whenever that was from.
when that was the best time. So fuck your times out there. Fuck your times today because the 90s kick your ass.
It's like all the real artists fell off the earth.
Oh yeah,
And then the good ones from that time got really old.
exactly.
Bunch of old farts out there now.
Now, that album was a classical, amazing album.
It was pretty good. But nowadays,
then-
now it's sounding like disposable
But all
trash.
of a sudden, he sounds like Miley Cyrus on the track.
I don't want to talk about this bitch anymore and her ass.
No, I'm talking about with this rock style that he's putting on with this.
I saw someone listening to it today when I was driving.
And what was their expression?
They were head bobbling.
They were head bobbling to this garbage.
They were head bobbling to it, and it was pure trash.
I'm pretty.
And I looked over at them and I head bobbled in a fake fashion. So I was like, "This is bullshit."
I hope the album...
people don't have taste anymore. I don't understand how people even would be listening to that.
I hope that that was a joke track.
I think
that
you're
the
whistling.
album-
You're whistling Dixie, my friend.
Oh no, I don't want to be whistling Dixie
You're whistling Dixie over there.
because I'm really hoping to see a good album release.
You're whistling fucking Dixie.
Since he's been too busy with his rehab for doing too many drugs. With them damn hippies.
He's just an old, washed-up, fat white man now, trying to speak in rhyme. No one cares anymore. And that about wraps it up for the show. Fuck all of you people.
And fuck your mothers.
And
your sisters and your brothers and your whole entire family.
yes,
You have just tuned into Joe's apartment.
You have. And fuck you. We'll be back for Volume 5, rest assured. For your dumbasses' enjoyment. Etc. Critiquing whatever you fucking people do.
All the time.
You have a good night.
Have a great night.
Thank you.